morning from Barcelona.
Buenos días.
It's Wednesday,
Yes.
and we're starting to get our legs here. So last night we did some vermouth tasting.
Yes, we started our journey with Vermouth. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable actually. Yeah. And as much as I thought my impression was going to be that Tapas was like a tourist gimmick thing.
Yes.
But it's not. It's pretty obviously after our walk. That's how everything rolls here. And just like everything we watched, like dinner, you eat dinner late here.
Yes, after 8 o'clock is where majority of the stuff open. I mean, the good places open is after 8 o'clock.
So today we're on our way to a food tour.
Yes.
It should be about 3.5 hours. We're banking on it being off season and we'll be the only people there. But it could be it's set up to 12 people.
8 to 12 people. So we'll be taking you guys with us. So let's go and eat.
Come and see what we eat all day.
All day. Well, actually, no, 3 hours.
For 3.5 hours. We got here at 10:30, and the tour started at 10 o'clock.
No, actually 9:45.
9:45, you're supposed to be here for a 10 o'clock tour.
Yes.
And for some reason in my head, it was 10:30, and it wasn't.
So we had to rebook it for Saturday, a €50 fee.
Yep.
We're going to actually show you guys the market. Since we're here, might as well go in and actually take our footage.
Yeah,
because I don't know how it is when you have food tours, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's two big markets in Barcelona. This is not the largest one. The largest one is the one all the tourists go to, and it would typically be crowded. Yeah. This one is Santa Catarina.
Santa Catarina.
So we're going to walk this one. It's off season. It's nice and empty. Bar one, and we just got our ham and cheese.
No, Bar Duan.
Yeah, but that's pronounced wrong.
Oh, Duan. Yeah.
It's like all this other Catalan stuff. It's not the way it looks.
No.
So, dig in. We're dying to see how this is.
Well, you got this is a Parma and cheese sandwich.
Parma and cheese. If you're in Barcelona, you're in the home of Parma ham. And I plan on eating Parma ham until I get sick. Mm-hmm. This is absolutely delicious. It's next level with the cheese and the toasted bread. This is like right on point. And this coffee, the quality of the coffee is incredible. You don't have to put a lot of sugar. Just enjoy it the way it is. making the most out of my mistake by touring the Gothic Quarter on our own. And it's a bunch of little narrow streets, more than I had expected.
Yeah, that's a lot of them. He gets lost in every single one of them, but not lost in a good way. Like it takes you to another direction.
Yeah, and there's plenty of really nice stores
Yes.
with handmade stuff, things that aren't typical souvenirs.
No.
And except for like the place over there that sells Pablo Escobar t-shirts.
You just gotta make sure when you go in, if you're looking for things and you want it to be from here, just make sure to ask. It's just made here, and they'll tell you frankly if it is.
We've also already seen a couple of museums that we're probably going to come back to. Well, we wanted to come to the Picasso Museum, so we're definitely coming back for that. And we're just let's keep walking.
Let's keep walking.
Walked through a portion of the Gothic Quarter, and now we're making our way to an adjacent neighborhood.
Barceloneta.
This is going to be waterfront.
Yes, this is all waterfront. This is where the beaches are, seafood restaurants are.
So waterfront view. Let's take it in and possibly find a good seafood restaurant. That was a great meal. So we're in La Barceloneta, and we just ate at La Barca de Salamanca. And you can come here, if you want a low price meal, you come here for Menú del Día.
Right, Menú del Día it's a standard menu. It has an appetizer, entry, and a dessert. But it's a fixed price menu. But we didn't do that.
We did not do that. We came here, we wanted seafood. We came here for seafood. That's what we had. Our waiter was not pushy.
No.
He guided us through, took us inside. You selected the fresh fish you wanted.
Right, you wanted, they have lobster, they have
spiny lobster, prawns,
but it's called shellfish. So they have shellfish and fish. So you just pick which one you wanted and tell them the quantity that you wanted, because everything is in grams. That was it. They cooked it and they serve it to you right there.
Yeah, I had a 2-pound lobster. It was split, broiled, and they didn't over season it or anything. It just comes, nice and simple, very tasty.
I had a fish. I can't tell you what the name of the fish is, but it was a good fish. It was actually half of the fish.
No, you had like about a third of the fish.
Yeah, I don't know how they split an entire fish, but yeah, right? It was something like that.
Yeah, because originally he was offering you half.
I said no. I said it's portion for one person.
I immediately said to myself, she's not going to eat all that.
No, and I know I wasn't.
But it was good. And I think we can highly recommend this place. And, you're paying for everything, though. You're not getting water for free or anything.
No.
So be prepared. You're going to pay for a bottle of water. You pay for drinks and stuff. We had 2 beers. We had pan de tomate.
Right, they gave us pan de tomate.
Well, we ordered that.
We ordered pan de tomate.
And then I had the lobster was just over a kilo, so that's just over 2.2 pounds. The fish was a third of a large fillet.
Right, with potatoes and asparagus.
Then they brought us...
And then we had two coffees.
We had 2 coffees for dessert.
Yeah.
They brought us a dessert, a cake.
Yes.
That was included. That was on the house.
Right.
Along with some type of yellow alcohol.
Is there what they call aguardiente, which is their homemade...
Like a digestive.
Yes, but that thing is...
That's going to take the paint off the porch. But it was good. So everything total And we gave him a 25 euro tip because
Yes.
the guy was aces. So the whole thing came out to
202.
202 euros.
But
Which-
for seafood, I think it's a good price.
Yeah, I
because-
think for a fresh seafood
yeah,
meal.
fresh seafood, exactly.
This meal was worth every penny of it, and it was our big splurge meal. We always have one. If you go back and watch our video about Krakow,
Yeah.
you can see our big splurge meal there. Now we're going to head back to the apartment, and then we'll go out tonight for more vermouth, I think.
Well, yes, of course.
If I was a betting man, I'd say we're going to drink more of that tonight. So we came back to the apartment and took a break
Yeah.
and rested our feet. And now we're headed back to the Gothic Quarter.
Yes. To see what we missed, because it actually
Yeah.
is very big.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we didn't see yet. Try and do some more shopping and have dinner somewhere.
Yes. We have a few tapas restaurants.
Exactly. And more vermouth, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. We gotta try as many as we can.
Yep. So that's our next stop. So you'll see what we see. Okay, we're at Bodega La Puntual in the Gothic Quarter. And we've got more vermouth. Alba, let me know what you think.
You're gonna love it. It's like the first place.
Ah, much better. Very good. I'll tell you right now. Got that. Cheers. Our two small plates are Tapas Bravas, which is, I don't know if I assume they're fried
Yeah.
potatoes with this kind of spicy sauce on it. And then we have bombas, which are kind of like croquettes,
Yeah.
but with some special sauce.
Yeah. That's how I would say it.
Yeah, so let me know.
No.
You go first. Let the folks know. What does it taste like?
Like a croquette.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to dig into. So we finished up. We went to the Gothic Quarter. We went back to the apartment. We went back to the Gothic Quarter.
Yeah.
We had, you saw, we had some tapas. We had some more vermouth.
Yes. Good vermouth.
Vermouth, but a little pricier.
It is. Well, it is.
Well, I think overall, because of where it is. So we're back at the place that we enjoyed so much yesterday, and it was colmado.
The rest of the words is vermouth and
Listen, if you want to know where it is, you can ask us. Just send a message, leave a comment. But this is ultimately the place to go. It's close to the apartment, and we got no complaints. So Alba switched to the house wine, and I didn't. So I'm right back where I left off. And and we have pan con tomate because I can't get enough of this. Such a simple thing. So good. Tomato on the bread and some olive oil on the plate, and you're good to go. So we're going to finish out the night here. The plan for tomorrow, Montserrat. You will be with us. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. We're going back to drinking.
Bye.